In 1972, a plane load of South American rugby players crashed in the desolate Andes Mountains. In order to stay alive, survivors resorted to cannibalism. And that story is the subject of a new movie called Alive, opening today in St. Louis, and it follows a book by the same title. Entertainment reporter J.C. Corcoran says you have to have a strong stomach for this one. You did for the book. Anyway.
Yeah, and I don't. Let's tell you about that. You know, I'm not knocking the idea that this is an inspirational story, but come on, this is now the second movie made about this, and there's no pleasant way of discussing it, so let's take the easy way out. Inspired by David Letterman's signing with CBS, here they are, the top 5 things overheard at the Alive crash site. Number 5, is it okay to put my tray table down now? Number 4, I can't use the lavatory at the rear of the aircraft because the rear of the aircraft broke off on the other side of that mountain. Number 3, will the fact that we never made it to our destination affect my frequent flyer mileage? Number 2, are you finished reading that copy of Bon Appetit magazine? And the number 1 thing overheard at the Alive crash site, let's eat the pilot. Pointy, treacherous-looking mountains, a nervous-looking pilot, a group of wise guy rugby players. You just know something bad is going to happen, and it does, with a plane crash scene that's probably the best I've ever seen depicted on film. But no trees, no birds, not a blade of grass.
Yeah, I'll pay for the pizza if you go and get it.
Right, no need to panic.
There's probably going to be helicopters coming over those mountains this afternoon.
But over a week later, they're all as tired of eating snow as Gilligan and the skipper were of eating coconut cream pie.
If we do this, we'll never be the same again. It's like communion. From their death, we live.
Hey, wait a minute. How about those little bags of peanuts they give you on the plane? Did you check the plane? Maybe there's some you missed.
This should be good for the cutting.
All right, hold it right there. And it was at that point, ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour and 15 minutes into this film, that I walked out of Alive. The cannibalistic scenes that followed were so graphic, so grotesque, that I wondered why I was even subjecting myself to this. As I said earlier, maybe the story is inspirational, but it makes for an awful trip to the movies. I would like to add, yuck!
How did they think this was going to make movies?
I think the director probably felt to really convey the impact of what it must have been like, you have to really show the horror of eating human flesh. Disgusting.
All right.
Opens today, Larry.
I got your point. It can stay open for a while, too.